drowsy expressions, fighting off the remnants of sleep as they went about their routines. And Lilith, however, stood as an exception, ever vigilant and brimming with energy, a constant source of pride for the people of Liyue Harbor. After all, their Lilith were considered the most elite soldiers in all of Teyvat, while others from different nations might have their own opinions. For the people of Liyue, this was undeniable. As the sun rose above the horizon, its golden rays glinted off the shimmering waves of the ocean. A few small fishing boats had already set out to sea, their sails dotting the expanse of waters. Meanwhile, one of Liyue's more enigmatic figures, Zhongli, began his morning routine. Carrying a bird cage, he strolled leisurely through the bustling streets. Those who spotted him greeted him warmly, particularly the merchants. After all, while this gentleman was often seen without a single Mora in his hand, he was also known for his generosity when he did make purchases. That said, the financial strain he placed on the Wamshing funeral parlor was an open secret among the locals. Many residents of Liyue couldn't help but wonder, why did such a strikingly handsome young man insist on presenting himself with the air of someone far older? Then again, Liyue was home to many eccentric individuals, and most assumed that peculiar habits were simply part and parcel of a truly extraordinary person. Good morning, Mr. Zhongli. As Zhongli passed by Mingxing Jewelry, the shopkeeper, Mingxing, immediately perked up, greeting him with enthusiasm. In a few days, we'll be getting a shipment of new jade. If you have time, Mr. Zhongli, do stop by to take a look. Zhongli paused, turning to face her. His golden eyes, reminiscent of gilded amber, rested on his hand as he gave a slight nod. If time permits, I shall indeed pay a visit. He replied in a deep, measured voice. Mingxing Jewelry has an eye for quality I've always trusted. Mingxing couldn't help but smile brightly, covering her mouth with a hand to hide her amusement. Oh, you flatter us, Mr. Zhongli. Everyone in Liyue Harbor knows you have the sharpest eye in all of Teyvat when it comes to ores and jade. Just one glance from you, and you can determine their value with near perfect accuracy. You're truly elevating on the store with your praise. Shaking his head, Zhongli replied gently, each trade has its own expertise. I am merely a dabbler with broad interests, far from being an all-seeing eye. Before he could finish his sentence, a resounding boom echoed from the direction of Mount Tianhe. Again, Mingxing sighed, her shoulders slumping slightly. It's been going on all night, those intermittent blasts. I doubt many people got much sleep. Mr. Zhongli, do you know what's happening up there? Is it some kind of monster out there? She paused, a trace of unease crossing her face. But then, the Lilith haven't been deployed for any subjugation efforts. Zhongli's eyes gleamed faintly, a subtle flicker of gold betraying his thoughts. After a moment of silence, he replied in his calm, reassuring tone, you need not worry. It is not a monster. Not a monster? Mingxing tilted her head, clearly puzzled. Zhongli offered no further explanation. Instead, he simply reiterated his promise to visit the store before continuing on his way. Bird cage in hand, watching him leave, Mingxing could only shake her head with a helpless smile. Such an enigmatic man with such an unusual personality. The commotion from Mount Tianhe, of course, was none other than Ryen testing his strength. Zhongli was well aware of this fact. In truth, he had even gone to see it for himself the previous night. When Zhongli first laid eyes on Ryen, even he had been taken back. Ryen lacked elemental energy entirely, yet his sheer physical prowess was astounding. Zhongli suspected the man might very well have the strength to uproot Mount Tianhe, if he so desired. Still, Zhongli had kept his distance, observing silently from afar. As an outsider, Ryen was someone Zhongli had been keeping an eye on, especially since he was friends with Ganyu and Keqing. Over the past year, Zhongli had noted Ryen's goodwill toward Liyue. Even the discussions he'd had with Keqing about godless nations had piqued Zhongli's interest. There was no cause for concern that Ryen might bring harm to Liyue. Satisfied with his observations, Zhongli had chosen not to interfere. Once he was certain that there was no immediate danger, he had quietly returned to the Wangsheng funeral parlor. Zhongli had to admit, he was quite intrigued by the idea of sitting down with Ryen for conversation. any particular purpose, but simply to hear more about the story of that godless nation. The concept resonated with him, offering glimpses of Liyue's potential future. In fact, it was part of what had solidified his resolve to stage his life. He firmly believed that a Liyue built upon the blood and sweat of its people could rival any civilization. If another nation could achieve such a feat, why not Liyue? Initially, Zhongli had planned to seek out Ryen today to discuss these ideas. However, his plans shifted when he saw both Hehe and Venti referring to a big cheaper early in the morning. They had also given strict orders to the Mora to avoid investigating the commotion. For these two to act independently only mean that the matter involved Ryen. Judging by their urgency, it seemed they knew more about the situation than anyone else. Deciding to wait and observe, Zhongli chose to delay his approach until he could understand the situation more clearly. Meanwhile, Ryen had no time to concern himself with these developments. The last Hilichurl encampment cleared. Standing in the center of a massive crater, Ryen surveyed the destruction he had caused, a look of satisfaction on his face. Over the course of the night, he had systematically swept Mount Tianheng clean of monsters. The Hilichurls, as usual, had drawn the short straw, persecuted by the abyss, targeted by adventurers, and now flattened by him. But none of that had anything to do with Ryen. His only goal was to ensure that no stray monsters would bother him or disrupt his peace. Of course, he'd also been testing his strength. To say that the enhancements granted by his steam-like physique exceeded his expectations would be an understatement. His first punch alone had nearly reduced Mount Tianheng's. He'd misjudged his strength and almost shattered the entire peak with a single blow. Thankfully, he had managed to redirect the force at the last moment, sending it upward into the sky. The result? The clouds over Teyvat had been split cleanly in two, forming an enormous mountain. After a few more tests, Ryen finally got a sense of how much power he needed to exert. As for elemental energy, that wasn't an issue at all. He had tested it thoroughly. Whether it was the flames of a pyro abyss mage or the lightning of an electrowave, neither had any significant effect on his body. His constitution was simply too strong. Even elemental reactions barely caused a faint tingling sensation. His health bar? Completely untouched. He had even tried leaping off Mount Tianheng just to test fall damage. Not a scratch. The conclusion was clear. Steve's physique made him virtually invincible in Teyvat. Satisfied with this realization, Ryen finally allowed himself to relax. Glancing at the massive crater he had created, he bent his knees slightly and leapt into the air, heading back to his home. As for collecting materials, well, his punches were so powerful that they obliterated even elemental particles. What materials could he possibly make? Today's weather was splendid, perfect for getting some construction work done. Ryen knew he had to make the most of it, especially since it wouldn't be long before someone from Liyue came to investigate the situation. Of course, that was just a convenient excuse. The real reason was far simpler. His living conditions were unbearable, and it was sapping his motivation to build anything. In the Minecraft world, Ryen had always been meticulous. Whether he was mining or building, he refused to settle for makeshift matchbox structures. Both the point of all those architecture classes in college, but he didn't live up to good use. After a quick wash, Ryen scribbled a note and pinned it down with a torch, still pushing until he could find it and stop it. The note read, "Out building stuff. If you're looking for me, don't wreck the place. Also, good luck figuring out how to break down the birch blocks at the entrance without the iron axe I gave you." With that, Ryen stepped through the portal into the Minecraft world. As for whether someone might sneak in to steal his things, well, they were welcome to try. Breaking through the reinforced birch blocks without his tools would likely take days. The weather in the Minecraft world was just as beautiful. Clear skies and warm sunlight. Ryen pushed open the door of his base and glanced around. The Good Brothers, his affectionate nickname for the villagers, were wandering aimlessly along the roads. It's a good day, Ryen muttered with a grin. Pulling out an axe, he strode outside, his expression turning mischievous as his gaze settled on the villagers. Today's the perfect day to start work, he declared. Then, his grin widened into something more sinister. rescue some villagers.